Hello, we are on. Good morning or good evening, wherever you are. It's Friday again. 1 week has gone really fast, really, really fast. I think I was just at the beach doing that last live. Now I'm home, a little bit better to do live here. Without any further ado, we continue with our journey with my book, Open Your Fucking Heart. We are right now in chapter 8. But yeah, anyhow, it's called part 12. Hopefully I actually put the right number. Did I? Yeah, I can edit that later. And this chapter is all about beliefs, about changing our beliefs. Beliefs are, and especially limiting beliefs. Okay, let's go a little bit back. What is a belief actually? Because everyone, if you are a little bit even interested in the spirituality or self-development, self-help, or this whole branch, so I bet that you have bumped into the word belief before. So let's just take it from the scratch. So what is a belief actually? A belief is a thought, some kind of thought pattern, or it could be also some kind of old. It could be also like old fear, but let's say just some kind of thought that you have believed so long, so many years, and usually it's already from your childhood. So you have believed it so many years that you have actually started to believe that it's true. And really often these kind of beliefs are like in your subconscious, and that you don't even like understand that they are there. You don't even understand that these beliefs are actually running the show, that these beliefs, that you don't even know what they are because you are not aware of them. So they are just hiding somewhere down in your subconscious. And that's why it makes it so quite difficult. But anyhow, these beliefs, like I said, they are running the show, meaning they are creating our lives. Let's take a really easy example. Well, this is quite a popular example about money, but I take the example because I have the exact same money belief, that one must work very hard to get money. Like money definitely doesn't grow in trees, at least it didn't in my family. And you always have to work for it, and work hard for it. And that's a belief that I got somewhere. Maybe I got it from my family or just from society, or just I kind of like imprinted this kind of thought in my head that if you need money, you need to work hard. And so I believed in that thought, so it came a belief, and that belief started to create my life. What does it mean? Well, it means that money definitely would not come into my life without doing any work. It would not come easy. I always had to, struggle is a little bit hard, like too much word. I didn't have to struggle to make the money, but I always have to work hard to get money. But then one beautiful day, well, no, it actually didn't just happen on one beautiful day. It happened actually through many years that I got to like decode the thought pattern, decode the old belief, rebuild, first like tear down the old belief, and then rebuild, create a new brain connections in my brain, and create a new belief. And the new belief says like, actually, you can have money also in easy ways. You don't have to work hard. I mean, there is millions of people in the world who are getting money really easily from different kind of sources and places. They don't need to work hard. There is millions of that kind of examples. And that's like, okay, actually, I realize now that this is just some false belief that keeps running in my life. So I wanted to change that. And of course, It didn't happen overnight. Some beliefs do. Some beliefs are maybe more easier for you, that you actually can change them overnight. It's like this energetic shift that just happens, and you're like, oh my gosh, and you start to totally act upon the new belief. So it can happen. But for some beliefs, they're a little bit more sticky. At least this one was for me. So I really got to work for it a bit longer time. But anyhow, I realized that actually it is okay to take day off. It is okay to take it easy. It's okay to go and take 2 weeks vacation, and still I believe that the money is there, that the money comes in various ways, in miraculous ways even. It comes sometimes in our lives. So yeah, beliefs are creating your life, whether you wanted it or not, whether you believed it or not. But it's the energy in those beliefs. Like, we have talked a lot about energy, and everything is energy. So are your beliefs. So it's the energy behind them that are creating your life. And that's why we really need to be careful what we think, what we believe about things, because what we believe about things, that's what we're gonna get. I think the chapter even was like, what you believe is what you get. And that's like just so true, whether you want it or not. So how to then break these old beliefs? I bet you have heard many ways you can do that, but this is a really good way that I have by myself learned. I have learned this from many mentors, but there is one really good, or actually two really good mentors that go really deep in this kind of belief work. Lenka Lutonska and Sarah Nigus, really good in this kind of work. So the first thing, of course, it's just stop, be still, breathe. You need to stop your physical body. Just really like stop yourself, stop your physical body, take some breaths, and start to listen what's happening in your head. Because every time when you physically stop yourself, your physical body, it's easier for you to stop your brain. Kind of like, okay, we can't just switch off the brain. I don't mean that we can't stop it, but we can be better the boss of what's happening in our brain, be a better boss of our thoughts and the thought patterns, what's going on in the brain. So we stop, we take a look, we take a look in our mind, what's happening there, and just acknowledge and be aware. This kind of thought, interesting. Where does that come from? And what's helping me really often is that I just journal it. I don't have to do it always, since even if I by myself say so, I'm getting quite good at this job about changing beliefs and like kind of picking up the different things. So I'm getting quite good at it, so I don't need to journal so much anymore. But anyhow, I use the tool often. So I just offload everything off to paper, all the things around that thought. And like, it's a really good question to ask yourself, why are you thinking like this? Where does this belief come from? Because really often it's not even your own. It could be your parents, or it could be from, like I said, society, or it could be even a belief that comes all the way from your past life. So usually it's not you who have created, or yeah, you have created it, but like it could be that not even in this life, or with someone else's belief that you have just adapted. So just be aware of your thoughts, be aware, acknowledge, kind of like be an observer of the whole thing. And of course, then you kind of like want to point it out really straight. Like, okay, this is my belief. This is my limiting belief. Even it's good to say, because it kind of like limits somehow the abundance, the everything what you want to achieve, everything what you want to attract in your life. So let's say now it's that money thing that I just told you about. So my belief would be if I would write it down. I believe that I need to work hard to get money. Okay, I have acknowledged it, it's okay. But then I want to switch it with my will, with my brain, because mind is our tool. Mind does not get to be our boss. We are the boss of our mind. It's our tool. We need to learn how to use it in an effective way. So with my mind, with my will, I'm changing the old belief to a new one. And my new belief is money comes to me easily. I don't need to struggle to get more money. I trust that money flows in my life easily. That's the new belief. Okay, and we are not done yet. And the best part of this belief work is that if you ended in that, okay, you created a new belief and then you don't do nothing about it, then you're just like, okay, continue with your life and live like you always have done. Yes, the energetic shift might still happen and you might still create a new belief that starts to like direct effect in your life. Yes, it's possible, but often it happens like you only make the change in your brain and not in your outer life. So what I learned from my mentor, Lenka Lutunska, was really, really good. This kind of like fourth and last step, it's taking some kind of action towards the new belief. So about this money example, a new action could be something like, okay, I have the guts. I am courageous enough that I can take rest of the day off, or I can book a holiday for me, or I can take a weekend off, or I can take a half Monday off, or a whole Monday off, or like make some kind of demonstration towards that you actually do believe your new belief. you wanna kind of show to the universe that yes, I'm serious about this. So the steps were just stop, be still, be aware what's going on in your head, journal it down, and journal down like what is exactly the belief that's limiting you somehow. Third step, create a new belief. And fourth step, do something about the new belief. Some kind of demonstration that you actually believe into this new belief, so it doesn't stay only in the level of the brain, in the mind. Yes, that was a little bit about beliefs. Then I wanted to just few minutes before I went live, I just thought, oh, I haven't pulled any cards for you in a long time, so I wanted to pull you a card. Oh, magenta dragon. I actually just pictured this color, magenta, in my morning practice when well, it's a long story why, but this morning I just imagined this beautiful magenta light around me. Okay, what is this? Magenta dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom. Awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. Ooh. I can just show you once more. Do you see it? Yeah. If you are interested for a more specific guidance on this card, so you can send me a DM. I'm not sure. I don't think you can do it here on YouTube, but on my social media channels, so Instagram, keep my name and then 17, or Facebook, my name. So I am happy to send you the whole guidance. It's from Diana Cooper's deck. That was all. There was no one live here, at least I don't see anyone, and nothing in the chat. So we stop here. Have a great weekend and see you next week. Bye. Oh, no, I almost said bye. But the mantra for this week. Well, obviously, your action step for this week is to perform those steps. So be aware of some limiting belief, create a new belief, and make some kind of action towards it. So obviously that is your homework, but the mantra for this week is, I believe in myself and in my power to create the reality I want. What a nice belief, right? So you can have also positive beliefs. So when we talk about beliefs, they're not always bad. There is limiting beliefs that are somehow usually negative, and of course positive beliefs. I believe in myself and in my power to create the reality I want. Have a great weekend. Bye.